My name is H.K. Batra, your English coach for the academic and higher education students. Today, my talk is about the 12th class poem. The title is An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum. It has been composed by Stephen Spender. Well, education is the most necessary weapon to win every battle of life. You just see about the countries, those who have invested in education, they have progressed to any extent. This story is pre-independence of India, when the British had been ruling on this country. At that time, the education system was not modified and our maximum people of India were remain illiterate and uneducated. The British government had opened few schools for the rich people, but the poor and the underprivileged were not given this privilege of education so that they can also build up their career. So once Mr. Stephen Spender, who had the leftist learning, always think about the welfare of the rich and the poor equally. He was not against the progress. He did not hate the rich, but he wanted that the poor should also be included in the system of education and to upgrade their life. And it was very clearly ignored by the British government. Once he visited the Gemini studio in Bombay, now Mumbai, and he visited one of the slum schools where he was shocked to see the classroom was dim, the whitewash was faded, but in the classroom there was a map that was showing the pictures of important tourist places and other fascinating spots where these slum children could not have any accessibility, and that was the most meek and shy point for the poor children. Therefore, he thought that what is the use of this map for these children? Then there was the portrait of Shakespeare. These children have not been educated, even the elementary knowledge of the literacy. How can you expect that they can understand who was Shakespeare or what did he write about dramas and poetry? As these students in the slum do not have even the basic knowledge of literacy, and they didn't know even the ABC of life, and showing them portrait of Shakespeare and a map symbolizing the most fascinating places of tourism, which was quite useless and worthless for the slum children. Therefore, he protested against the British government, though still Stephen Spender himself was a British. Yet, on the ground of education, he did not like the attitude of the British government, as these children did not get their share of education, and education is the basic need for the upgradation and promotion of one's life. And the country that has more number of educated people, that country always on the path of progress. And if the country does not promote the education, then the country remains behind and does not progress to the level it can be. Therefore, while he visited the school, he found one boy and his hands are so dirty and he was wearing so shabby dress. His hair was untidy and he was lost in thought. What would be his future? So his future has been written in fog, where nothing is visible that what he would do in his life to earn his living and to get set his life. So was the case of a girl child. One, she was looking at dreams and she knew it. Her dreams were shattered. Their bones were like the broken glasses of the spectacles, as they could not see anything with the right vision, because no one was there to guide them. And moreover, no teacher, no inspector, and no government ever visit to that school, as it was located in the slum, and no one thought about the promotion of that school. This dismal condition of the school really pained Stephen Spender. Therefore, it is the deep wish of the poet that the poor should be given an equal care for the education, and they should not be deprived of any benefit which the rich and the other upper class people get. So the government bring all the citizens on the equality for all kinds of benefits that can really promote and upgrade the life of an individual citizen. Because without education, the life is like a dead fish. Therefore, education should be given priorities than anything else for running the nation to an extent of prosperity, richness, and to build up the career of the youth. So, a good education system should be developed so that all the youth should attain it and they can upgrade their life. That is what the Stephen Spender conveys a message to the government. So this is what the poem and elementary school classroom in a slum. That's it. Thank you very much. My dear children, if you like this video, please like it and subscribe my YouTube channel so that my all next videos could be reached to you and you can hear all the 12th class stories, fictions and poetry section. Thank you.